Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. It has been pretty much a week, possibly longer, since I did a video. I have not that I haven't been very well, I've just been extremely run down. The training I'm going through is a lot more rigorous and full on than I thought it was going to be. So I actually missed something that I was hoping to do on Friday, which I think it was Friday the 23rd of Feb, and I was contacted by a lovely bloke who I converse with quite a bit on Facebook Messenger. He is a Chelsea supporter and we have a good bit of banter on there, and that's Kieran McCrum. And he asked me if I could just put out a happy birthday to his partner Melanie. Now Melanie just celebrated her 21st birthday on Friday the 23rd. I'll put a few photographs on here for you. Happy, very happy, belated birthday wishes, Melanie. I hope you had a wonderful day. I'm sure Kieran spoiled you rotten, and no doubt that he's a shaving man. He probably bought himself a shaving gift as well, just to make himself feel better after spoiling you. But I hope you had a lovely time. Let's say, if you guys haven't noticed, I've got this shocking thing going on at the moment because I've had cold sores and I got scratched at work and it didn't heal, and it was just easy to let that grow and deal with it later on. So once again, happy birthday. I'm going to put a few photographs on you that Kieran sent me. I'm actually going to try and Photoshop one if I can. Take that horrible Chelsea shirt off and see if I can change it for a Man United shirt, but I ain't that tech savvy, so I don't think I'll be able to do it. I might have to transplant your head onto Ibrahimovic's body, so I don't know, we'll see how we go. Happy birthday. Right, now this came in the mail today. It was sent to me from Peter Charkalis over at the club in New York. Well, the club and the shaving shop online, the Novelist. Now this is Peter Charkalis special edition goat's milk and lanolin soap. Now it says 4 ounces on here. I don't think there's 4 ounces in here, which is absolutely fine. I'm not expecting people to send me tubs and full tubs. It's just obviously when I show you that, I'm pretty sure that I'm just going off other tubs I've got. I don't think there's 4 ounces in here. I think he's just put a good size sample in, a huge sample in. It smells beautiful. Now Peter did send me the scent profile on this, but I can't remember what it is. I just cannot remember. My head is up my arse. It's quite sweet, it's quite gourmand. I get a smell of like pipe tobacco or like cigar tobacco, so I get a chocolatey note to it. And that's about it. I don't get much more. It's quite complex. There's other things going on in there. I'm not 100% sure what it is. I'm trying to think if there's a bit of floral happening, but I'm not quite sure. But I can definitely smell some form of pipe smoke or something like that, but it smells lovely. It's not a strong scent, it's around about a 4 out of 10. It's very soft, it's bordering on a crope, almost a cream. It's quite a soft soap. But what I'm actually going to do, I'm going to use my Envy Shave. Absolutely stunning brush. So this is the Pasteurs 2017 brush. It's got a black wolf knot, which is sort of a hybrid ultra and fan knot, and it's one of my favourite knots, if not my favourite synthetic. The reason I'm using this one tonight is because I believe Peter's from New York. He does all the New York meetups here, helps arrange pretty much all of it with help from others, but he does a lot of that himself as well. And so I thought I'd use a New York brush. Now I've been using warm water all week because I've been struggling. The cold water, as much as I love a cold water shave more than hot water, it's sort of chilled me out a little bit more at night for sleep time. So glad you can see the old goatee. Fucking hell, this is only like 6 days growth, 5 days growth. Some guys it takes months to grow this shit. Does my head in, but at least I get to shave every day. So stuck straight in. Let's see, I don't know how this is going to load because it is quite soft. So I'm just going to literally load the brush lightly. I'm not going to push heavily onto the soap. And just see how we go. The scent's incredible. Now Peter also sent me, from the photograph you'll see at the start, he sent me 3 little samples: Chasing the Dragon, Asian Plum, and the other one I cannot remember. Chasing the Dragon, Asian Plum, and Marrakesh, spicy Marrakesh or something. Now I have to say, they all smell phenomenal. The Asian Plum's really nice, spicy, sort of sweet, fruity scent with a sort of cologne background to it. It's really nice. I'm going to overload the brush here so that I can really whip this lather up, because I don't know how it's going to work. The Marrakesh is oud, chocolate, something else and something else, but the oud comes through, it smells phenomenal. And Chasing the Dragon is just a beautiful cologne scent. I don't know what the scent is, whether it's based on anything or whether it is its own thing, I don't know. But it's very nice. So I'm looking forward to using the samples as well. I'm not a big sample lover, but I will use them. I'll give them a go and see how they go. But let's see, I'm overloading this. I do not need this much soap in the brush, I'm telling you now. I'm just doing this for review purposes so I can get the full potential of the soap. I have watched one review I think so far. I didn't even get through it all because I've been so tired. I can't even watch channels at the moment. I'm really struggling. So hopefully this video works out okay and I don't fall asleep halfway through it. So yeah, I was a bit gutted. I was hoping to. Kieran actually contacted me last week and asked me if I could give her a shout out for her birthday, and I really wanted to do it on the Friday, and then Saturday came and I just wasn't feeling up to it, and I felt terrible because I normally shout out people pretty promptly. Right, now one thing I am a little bit worried about with this, just ever so slightly, I used the club hedonism or whatever it's called. I think it was the Steve McQueen sort of scented soap, whatever it was, and I reacted to it and it wasn't a nice reaction, it was quite bad. So I'm sort of hoping I don't get it from this soap. And let me just say that the initial feel on my face is really creamy, extremely creamy, which is good, so it's a great start. Got a dip of tips. I love this brush, I love the knot, I love the handle. So I believe that this actual formula, the actual base, was actually created by Peter, which is nice because I think the guy's copped a little bit of stick over the last 12 months because I think some of the stuff that was coming out in the club and the shop that was under his banner wasn't actually made by him, and there's a few spiteful people out there that gave him a bit of shit. And I think it's totally unwarranted. I think Peter's a top bloke. Obviously the Barrister Man Passiflora thing and all that. Yeah, look, everyone had their own opinions. I've ended up going back to Barrister Man. It's good soaps, you only live once. I'm sure those guys sort of cyber handshook at some point, and no doubt they will meet each other at a meet up eventually. And I'm sure the differences are resolved to the best of their abilities. But Peter, this is a beautiful, beautiful lather. It feels like velvet on your skin. The gloss is phenomenal. Now you talk about wet. Look at the gloss on that. It's not as voluminous as I thought it would be, but I haven't, because I've overloaded the brush so much, I haven't really had the ability to build it quite as big as I normally would. Oh, it's slick. I'm actually quite excited about this. This feels like it's going to be excellent soap. I feel like the stallion doing this. This is really slick soap. High hopes here. I'm not reacting to it so far. The first pass I don't normally react to a soap the first pass. It's normally when I put it on my skin for the second pass. Feather ASD2. Brand new Gillette Nasset blade. It was meant to be a 7 o'clock green, but for some reason I had an Nasset blade pack on top of them, and I don't know, all went to shit after that. There we go. Is that even cutting? What the frick's going on? I think it's cutting. That's really slick, like super slick. I don't know whether you guys can see the gloss on that. See that gloss on the lather? It's phenomenal. I'm sort of glad that I haven't watched any reviews on this fully. I've watched a little bit at the start because it can sometimes have an impact on your own thoughts on it. It's very heavy lather, it's extremely dense. I'm not very good at lining up goatee beards. So it's probably squint as fuck. But it's only there just to get me through this freaking run-down stage. Right. Oh yeah. This is extremely slick. I'm not even joking, it's very, very slick. Excuse me. It's, the scent's phenomenal. Lathers up really creamy like holy cow and grooming department. It's really nice. I love the label as well. I think the label's pretty good. Well, it's actually a goat smoking a pipe, so I'm assuming it is pipe tobacco. Pretty good label. Waterproof, bang on centre. There's no messing about. I'm not getting annoyed with it being off centre. Which, if you follow my channel, you know I'm a stickler when it comes to stupid shit like that. Beautiful scent. Really up my alley. I love the pipe smoke scent, but I love the fact it's got that sweetness to it. It's almost gourmand, which is my sort of, if I had to pick a favourite style of scent, gourmand would probably be it, followed by cologne scents. I mean, this is beautiful. I'm just going to dip the tips and just see what happens. I'm extremely pleased that I'm not reacting to it, because that was quite a big worry for me. So obviously the base that's in this, for me, works better on my skin than the one that was made in hedonism or hedonisme or whatever it is. Beautiful. It's really a gorgeous feeling lather. I'm sure, just from using this myself, that everyone else is saying the same thing. I think if you didn't, yeah, kidding yourself on. It's hard to get it off my beard, it's so slick. Wow, really nice stuff. Right, across again. It's a bit harder for me to do my shave on the camera, by the way. I've got to sort of get close and now I use the above the tie. When you say, and it gave me such a close shave. I think that's why it's not pulling much hair off. I don't think there is actually much growth on there. That was against the grain, believe it or not, and I don't normally do that. I can't normally do that. It's a very mild razor with the Nasset blade in it. I find it works better than it does with a feather. I just find the Nasset blades to be extremely smooth, but still sharp enough. You don't have to go over the same shit over and over and over again. I'm loving this soap, loving it. Yeah, slickness, as Spencer would say, slickness for days. It's really good. And I tell you what, Spencer would love the scent on this. He would absolutely love it. Right, another bit of good news for those of you that aren't on Facebook or that just might not have seen it yet, or you might not be a member in any of the groups that it's popped up on. Shaver Heaven released a statement today. Shaver Heaven being an Australian artisan that stopped production, I believe, last year, or I think it was actually late 2016. Yeah, late 2016, around about Christmas time, I think. I've just released today that they will be producing soaps as of tomorrow, and hopefully not too far away from a release date. They have designed a new label. They're going to be doing a back catalogue run. I'm not sure how long that'll last for, but they're going to pick out so many of the favourite scents that have been picked out by us, I believe. Create them, and then they'll be running pretty much 6 new scents every year. And they'll be doing sort of limited edition, special season stuff, so it's going to be along the lines of your sort of Barrister and Manns, and this lather's exceptional, Pierre. I know you'll probably watch this, mate, so if you do watch it, I'm really impressed. I'm extremely impressed. I would say this is one of the best soaps I've used. Quite comfortably, one of the best soaps I've used. Now I'm getting a little bit of irritation just under here, but I don't think it's a soap. I think it's because I've gone against the grain, which is something I don't do. If you guys have watched me for long enough, you know I don't. It's not something I actually do in general. Right. I've just run shit tons of water on me and it's still slick as slick. Right, what am I going to finish off with? I'm going to finish off with... I'm going to use something that I haven't used before. I love the scent of it because it smells like all the other products that I love from this company. Bluebeard's Revenge Post-Shave Balm. This was bought from my wife, I believe, at Christmas. I can't remember, memory's terrible. It does say on here, which is on aloe vera, which is great, but it's also got decelerin, which I'd never heard of. Now it says on there, which reduces the appearance of beard growth whilst moisturising and protecting the skin. Just on there. So, I don't know how it works, I've no idea, I've never used it before. But let's just give it a bash. I've always been wanting to use it for ages and just been saving it, thinking I'll just save it for when I actually use Bluebeard's Revenge. Look at how much bloody soaps though. drams. Right, so straight off the bat, it feels relatively oily. We'll see how it dries. Just see how it dries. What's the ingredients in it? Let's see if I can have a quick read of the ingredients here. Can't fucking see shit without my glasses on. Castor oil, which is good for your skin. There's a few bits and bobs in here that fucking big names: hydroxy, ethanol, triflefshimeshimine, carmagmushmaf. So there you go, some of that stuff. So it's got things in there which I don't know what they are, and I take me half an hour to spell them out on Google to find out what they are. But I will probably have a look. If there's any carcinogens or any other shit in there, we'll have a look. See how it goes. Get a bit sweary now. Jesus, my brush. I could have done a full head ladder with that as well. Done a full head shave of what was just in the brush. Well, I have to be brutally honest and say that when I used the shaving club, hedonism or hedonism, whatever it is, I have to be honest and say I wasn't actually going to buy any more stuff from the club. When Peter approached me and asked me if they could send me some things, they told me what they was going to send, and having now used this, it easily sits in my top 3 soaps. In fact, if I'm brutally honest, I would say it's actually pushed out Barrister Man from my top 3 soaps in terms of performance. The scent is definitely up there as well. Barrister Man makes some of the nicest scents for me, but this one, phenomenal scent. Performance wise is, I would say, it's probably the best soap I've used. I've never lathered that before, I've never used that soap before, ever. That is the best soap I've used, performance wise. You put that scent into it and it's top notch. It really is exceptional. I think Peter's going to be pretty chuffed with this, and once it gets out there, there's going to be a lot of very happy shavers, I tell you right now. It's raised the game in my opinion for a lot of soaps out there. Now, I've obviously used a lot of soaps. There's a lot of soaps in America which I haven't used, and Canada, because they're just expensive to go over here. I'm on a bit of a buying freeze, unfortunately. But things like tallow and steel, and companies over there that are really big sellers which I haven't used before, and then you've got your ones in Europe as well that I haven't used, but that's exceptional, absolutely exceptional. The Club, the Novelist, limited special edition goat's milk and lanolin soap. Let's say, I believe if you buy it you'll get more soap than that. This might be 4 ounces, but it doesn't feel like 4 ounces. I think this is probably closer to sort of 2, 3. I'm sure Peter will chime in and say it's not and say it's 4, but it doesn't feel like 4 ounces. So you will get more than that, I think. Just going on weight in my hand. And super scent. Fuck, it's so good. It's like a chocolatey pipe smoke, sweet gourmand. It's gorgeous. Really, really top notch scent. I'm really impressed. And like I say, the performance was superb. Brush for today was the Pasteur's 2017 Envy Shape Brush, which is absolutely stunning. Black Wolf Knot, it is just a beautiful brush. It really is. Feather ASD2 stainless razor. I think it's, I don't think it's injection mold, I can't remember. CNC machine, I'm not sure. I think it's a machine that makes it anyway. Not 100% sure. And it's got a brand new Gillette Nasset blade in there, which was outstanding. Really smooth. And I tell you what, exceptional. That's really good. I'll need to check some of the ingredients in it. Blueberry Revenge Post Shave Balm. Superb. Hope you guys enjoyed that. I certainly did. And once again, Melanie, I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I hope you had a bit of a giggle at the photographs that you sent through. Let's say 21, it's a big milestone for anyone. Other than that, stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive. Keep making this shit, Peter. I'll definitely be getting some more. And I'll catch you guys next time. Cheers.